Is the top weight Springfield SKYE, who ploughed through the mud to win in impressive fashion last time. 15-2 today, Paul Flynn. All Royal at 33-1, Andrew Thornton. Heart of Avondale at 20-1, John Kavanagh. GOLDANZIG at 10-1, ridden by Robert Thornton. Carl Rafter claiming 5 from the 3-1 favourite Regal Holly. Perfect Venue Blinkered at 14-1, Marcus Foley claiming 7. Bicycle Thief at 12-1, Brian Crowley claiming a £3 allowance. Stormy SKYE, who's blinkered at 6-1 under Philip Hyde. Then Barry Keniry claiming 3 on QUISTAQUAY, visored at 20-1 at 14's KITTENKAT and Sophie Mitchell. Guard Duty at 9-2, Tony McCoy, and stable companion Montreal is the mount of Timmy Murphy at 12-1. And the bottom horse here is Handicap, Warren Master.
In runnings, this Regal Holly is now out to Burlington Bertie, the 130, the top price it was in the offices this morning. There's opposition to Guard Duty, who opened at 7-2 and 4, is now 9-2, though he has touched 5-1, the Guard Duty. The top one, Springfield SKYE, is out to 8-1, but Stormy SKYE, who was back in the offices this morning, not too strong here on the course, 6-1 against Stormy SKYE. It's then 10-1, the very top price you get that GOLDANZIG. It's 9 and 8 in some other places, and it's then 12, the Bicycle Thief. Fair support for that, who's touched 16-1, and for Montreal, 16-1 into 12. It's 14 and 16.
The difference to him, and that'll be worth a drink if he comes home in front.
It certainly will. All Royal pulling his ugliest face, leading in, but he's jumped off with them. Jumps over the first flight. Handicap, Warren Marston in front, but now being passed by Springfield SKYE in the sheepskin noseband. And then All Royal on the inside. Red cap GOLDANZIG is handy. Blue and white jacket KITTENKAT. As they approach the second, Springfield SKYE lands in front. Last to land over that was QUISTAQUAY, as they race on the far side towards the highest point on the track. And it's Springfield SKYE that takes them along from Handicap and GOLDANZIG, and then Montreal. All Royal being coaxed on the inside, humoured I suppose is the word, by Andrew Thornton. Reminder for QUISTAQUAY, Regal Holly in the orange and grey half sleeves, just in about 7th or 8th place, mid-division at this early stage, with Stormy SKYE on her outside in a blue jacket. They start the turn into the straight now, and it's Springfield SKYE from GOLDANZIG with All Royal up the inside. Guard Duty is close up with them, the blue jacket, and Handicap towards the outside in dark blue and white. Wider out Montreal, wider still blue and white KITTENKAT, then Regal Holly, followed by Bicycle Thief. Mistake there by Stormy SKYE. Held up towards the back, Heart of Avondale with Perfect Venue, and QUISTAQUAY is the back marker. On towards the next. Flight number 4 coming up. They jump 9 in all. There'll only be one flight turning away from the stand. Springfield SKYE jumps this one well from GOLDANZIG in second place. Handicap on the outside. Then Guard Duty up the far rail. Regal Holly went off the 3-1 favourite here. Guard Duty at 9-2. Front running Springfield SKYE an 8-1 chance. Stormy SKYE still towards the back of the pack. QUISTAQUAY seems to be labouring in last as they race away from the enclosures. Reminders for KITTENKAT on the outside. And it's Springfield SKYE from GOLDANZIG in second. Handicap is third out wide. Then Guard Duty up the inside of stable companion Montreal, who has a good position, as we see them in close-up turning away from the stands. And Springfield SKYE, who really loves these deep conditions, racing over a trip possibly short of his best today, so he's trying to ensure, his Paul Flynn aboard, that stamina counts. GOLDANZIG going well in second place under Robert Thornton. Handicap, Regal Holly getting much closer now, and then Montreal on the outside steering clear of a lot of the kicked back mud. Some of the colours already getting quite plastered. Guard Duty's just in behind the leaders under Tony McCoy, as he drops at least one pair of goggles. Not sure quite how many pairs he's wearing. Behind the leaders is Bicycle Thief, and KITTENKAT struggling. Perfect Venue is trying to pick up as they jump the next, and Springfield SKYE in front over that from GOLDANZIG. Regal Holly, Handicap. Montreal is going extremely well on the outside under Timmy Murphy. Guard Duty, stable companion, now driving up the inside as Springfield SKYE is headed for the first time, and the pipe runners, who haven't been faring too well so far today, they're 1 and 2 as they turn away on the far side, with Guard Duty on the inside of Montreal. GOLDANZIG in between them. Regal Holly, the favourite, into 4th place from Springfield SKYE. Then Bicycle Thief as they cleared the next. Stormy SKYE, who's made a few jumping errors, is being asked to improve under pressure now. And then Perfect Venue, who's still going all right as they run on the far side uphill once again towards the 3rd last flight of hurdles. And jumping this one, it was Guard Duty and Montreal. Montreal just in front of Guard Duty on the inner. Regal Holly is being pushed along, but she's a very game battler. In 4th place, Bicycle Thief is still going nicely, followed by Perfect Venue, and then Springfield SKYE. And they're getting quite strung out behind those. They're headed back by Heart of Avondale. Stormy SKYE has dropped out tamely. QUISTAQUAY is just picking off a few stragglers, but has a lot of ground to make up. Meanwhile, up front, it's up front Bicycle Thief, who's come through to take over now at the inside of Regal Holly. Then Montreal. Guard Duty is crying enough. Back in 4th under Tony McCoy, who appears to have picked wrong of the Martin Pipe pair. Then Montreal is beginning to labour as well, and it's Bicycle Thief and Regal Holly who look set to fight this out. The front 4 are chased by Perfect Venue in the headgear and Springfield SKYE, who's still galloping. This is the 2nd last. Bicycle Thief, good jump. Regal Holly chasing her 5th win of the season, won't go down without a fight in 2nd place. Then running on up the far side is Guard Duty, but heading down towards the final flight is Brian Crowley for the Venetia Williams trained Bicycle Thief, who's freewheeling clear. Here's the final flight coming up, a return to form for Bicycle Thief. Oh, dived at the flight slightly, but has plenty in hand over Regal Holly. Springfield SKYE is staying on very gamely in 3rd place, having made so much of the early running. He's easing down a little bit on the leader, Bicycle Thief, who's going to win this Lingfield Gold Cup handicap hurdle just about as he likes. Bicycle Thief right back to form. Springfield SKYE, a game run for 2nd, just ahead of Regal Holly. Then in 4th, it was just Guard Duty from the running on QUISTAQUAY. Perfect Venue next from All Royal. GOLDANZIG, and then most of the others appear to have been pulled up. Montreal, who didn't get home. Heart of Avondale, Stormy SKYE. Dante, no reward for Warren Marston after his display of sportsmanship at the start towards fellow rider Andrew Thornton, and KITTENKAT was also
Field SP, and we've had some surprise winners there during the course of the afternoon. Bicycle Thief, possibly not a shock winner, but certainly the manner in which he won, very impressive.